Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming. Congrats, Ray Gaming, on getting first. Early as usual, always glad to see ya. And thank you for the follow, Prosciutto Melon, and thanks for coming. Yeah, we're just gonna getting started here in just a second. Glad to have you in. I hope that the physics aren't kicking your butt too hard. Uh, yeah, last week was the first stream for Shadowrun Dragonfall. We've just kind of gotten started. We got betrayed, as is tradition. Now we are, first of all, enjoying exploring an actually open map for once in the Shadowrun series. In the first game, it was very linear. The progression. So there wasn't a lot of going around and going to places other than where you need to go to progress the story. So it's definitely interesting having that as more of a thing in this one. Last week we kind of did a little bit of exploring around the little area in which our HQ is located, and now we're about to go and probably beat someone up and try and get some answers as to why we were sold out. So let's jump in. We're playing as an elf mage, in contrast to the dwarf adept we played in the first game. So we're not doing punch dwarf now. Now we're doing magic elf. Okay. Yeah, so this is the building we need to go. Cafe Sezve. Cheve? Whatever it is. Ultimately, we're gonna go in here and we're going to punch a guy, probably. Let's see, is there anyone that we can interact with? Hey you, person on the couch, you look important. Why can't I talk to you? Alright, well, there's Jan Goldschmidt and Altug Barakgazi. Oh yeah, he's the guy that gave our now dead friend the hint about this mission, I believe. Let's check out the menu. Maybe we'll buy some snacks. The special today is a caramel soy calf. Well, that sounds like a beverage. Alright, Jan, what's up? Hello, my friend. The voice that comes from the man in the chair is as enormous as its owner. A deep, booming roar, dripping with unrestrained mirth. A fine day for a soy calf, yes? Yes, it certainly is a beaut. From the back of the store, the voice of the shopkeep cuts you off. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus, stewing all day in his own sweat. The man behind the bar glares at Goldschmidt, his upper lip curled in disgust. I tolerate him only because he takes his soy calf by the bucket. Well, Altug is a bit of a dick. Goldschmidt responds with a raucous belly laugh. Apparently, he finds the shopkeeper's insults to be hilarious. Ah, Altug, mein Freundin, you are as quick-witted and sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. I have a feeling it doesn't actually matter what we say here, so if you wouldn't, once again, the shopkeep cuts in. To bow to me, you would first have to vacate your chair. The shopkeeper claps his hands together, clasping them in front of his chest. I shall summon a team of determined young men and an ox to assist with the task. With luck, you will be on your feet by nightfall. Goldschmidt smiles up at you, his small eyes glittering. Enough of this senseless bickering. You have approached me for a reason, yes? Tell me, what can Jan Goldschmidt do for you? Sure, something bad is going to happen if he doesn't stop interrupting me. Oh, don't mind our dear Altug. Yes, he is a peevish man, but his ire was not directed at you. Goldschmidt grins up at you from his overstuffed chair. I have the distinction of being the sole target of Altug's rage and derision. It is a badge that I delight in wearing. Why'd you put up with those insults? Don't you have any pride? I put up with them because they amuse me. The fact that they amuse me infuriates my dear friend Altug, who in turn hurls more insults. Goldschmidt raises his soy calf cup in salute. And thus the cycle continues. It is 2 years now that I've been your customer, yes, Altug? 2 years of soy calf and strained patience, yes. And I remain happy, and Altug makes money, an ideal business relationship. That all sounds perfectly healthy. Take care, Jan. Goldschmidt gives you a deep nod, his jowls quivering. Until next time, my friend. I wonder if there's an actual point to him being there, if he's going to be a contact for something. Alright. Let's bite the bullet and ream out Altug here. The man behind the counter looks right past you and at the dog following close behind. Dante, I'll fetch his water dish, and perhaps a coffee for our friend here. Do we want to give him the $5 for a soy calf? It doesn't really do anything for us. You know what? Sure. We could use a coffee. Let's have a coffee. The Turk looks disgusted. Very well. A soy calf. He tisks to himself. Oh, we could get more? The man behind the counter has the broad smile and open demeanor of a classic Turkish street vendor. Welcome, honored Efendim. Welcome. And how can, Barak Ghazi serve you today? You would like a cup of coffee, perhaps? Yes, indeed, a tree squirrel. And yes, he is a coffee man. And he might actually have coffee, which is probably the first time that I've seen that in, a Shadowrun game, so... maybe he will have actual coffee. Coffee as in real coffee, not soy calf? Yes, for individuals of refined taste, I offer genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. The cafe owner looks you in the eye. The tone of his voice grows low and serious. This is a top-shelf item, my friend, and not for the general public. Only for those few discerning connoisseurs who can properly appreciate it. I think I'm the type who can appreciate it. I've got a whole bottle of instant coffee in my kitchen. That means I like coffee, right? I don't even know if that is any good anymore. I haven't even used that instant coffee in probably a few years. I drink tea more. Instant coffee is a beverage that contains caffeine, at the very least. I might not be a coffee snob, but I can definitely tell the difference between proper coffee and instant coffee. At least good proper coffee. Had a jar of instant coffee, it turned from brown to black. Yeah. Let's see, I think I'm the sort who can appreciate it. Tell me about the Turkish coffee. It is hand-picked by my family in Turkey, a true delicacy of the Sixth World. This was considered a luxury even before the Awakening, when bean coffee was everywhere. Every street corner, they say. Barakazi leans in close, lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Long hours in the shop have perfumed his body with the commingled scents of coffee, incense, and applewood tobacco. Turkish coffee is quite good. I'm sure it is. I generally prefer tea, though. Also, welcome to the chat. Much appreciated having you here, Crow Lemon. Let's see. Trust me, if your coffee experience has been limited to soy calf, you must not deny yourself this opportunity. You will see God. Now that seemed like an exaggeration. Alright, you sold me. How much? For this specialty item, delivered at some cost, I cannot part with it for less than 50 nuyen a cup. Said I'd show up for Shadowrun in the Discord, and here you are. Yes, so you are. And I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you will enjoy the stream. 50 nuyen for a frickin' cup of coffee? That seems like a lot. How much money do we actually have right now? We've only got $170 with us. Do we want to buy the coffee? We've probably never had coffee before, yeah. You know what? I don't know if this is going to actually give us anything or not, but fuck it. Let's buy some fucking coffee. Very good. Barakazi hands you a ceramic travel cup, which he then fills to the brim with dark steaming liquid. The scent is intoxicating. It's needed for the true ending? Okay. I doubt that we're gonna end up getting the true ending, but we're gonna do what we can here. Um, is there anything more that I can get you? Now we hit him with the brick. Paul Amsel sends his regards. When he hears Amsel's name, the Turk's voice lowers, and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on a knowing look. Ah, very good. Please express to Herr Amsel my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs seen to in the future, I am always happy to provide. Okay, let's see. Tells me you're developing the menu for a friend of his now, Herr Winters, I believe. I want to hear all about it. The middle answer is for if we're being a dumbass. Because we clearly know what we're doing. Check your inventory once you have control. Okay. I think we can check it even now. Yeah, it'll just take us back to the dialogue in a minute. I don't see anything here in my inventory. Just the, Oh, is it a mission item? Oh, yes, it's a mission item. Okay. Cool, so we actually did get an item for it. Neat. So that's a key item. Cool. It didn't look like it dropped down to me. I tried clicking on it. Yeah, it's not a drop down. It doesn't do anything. I am clicking on the arrow right now. It's not doing anything. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so we're not choosing the dumbass option. What's the third one here? Paul is always pleased to send business your way. Burkazi, he was hoping you could discuss some of the details of his Green Winters order with me. Nah. We're gonna go with this first one here. He tells me you're developing the menu for a friend of his now, Herr Winters, I believe. I want to hear all about it. Yes, of course, a wise one. Kami, come. A young woman bustles in from the back room. Her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinders. Burkazi spits something out in rapid-fire Turkish. See, Cassie paid so much for this that even drinking it feels like a waste now. Let's just hold on to it for the time being as a grim reminder of the dangers of impulse purchasing. Well, I guess we'll see. I gotta say, I did drink a lot of coffee in college. Of course, the people at the Tim Hortons knew me on sight because my standard coffee order every morning during college was an extra large with 6 sugars. Yeah, I liked my coffee sweet, when I was in college. I can't drink that now, but, yeah, and the extra large then is what the large is now. It wasn't as large as the extra large is now, but that does also mean the concentration of sugar was higher. No, my teeth are fine. I do make sure to take care of them. I do need to go for a dentist visit. I probably have a couple of cavities that need addressing because I haven't been in a while. I actually got my college degree in computer systems networking, which is abysmally dull, and I hated actually doing the networking part of it because it was just super boring. So that's not what I do now. No, not Squirrel Research. As much fun as that would have been, I don't think there's anywhere here that offers that as a course. Let's see, going for a sugar high to go with your coffee, did you bounce off the walls? Well, you see, I'm not really a morning person. You can study your colleagues. See, my colleagues weren't squirrels, which would make it rather difficult. Okay, let's see. Kami, as you wish, Uncle. I will see to it right away. Kami offers you a shy grin, snaps her gum, and hurries back into the room that she came from. My girl Kami is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. My chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder if you would be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you, I am embarrassed to even ask, but I would be most appreciative of your help. What is this trifle? I'm not your errand girl, I do a job, I get paid. Of course, it's no trouble at all. Yeah, no, we're kind of iffy on this guy. We're gonna make sure that we get paid. He smiles big, the Turkish vendor again. You are already being compensated, most masterful of mercenaries. Do you not recall? Kami is fetching your information for you. Returning the favor would be the courteous thing to do. Oh, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of charisma, so we can negotiate. My time is a valuable commodity, my friend. I'm sure a businessman like you can understand that. Oh, yes, of course I can. Burakazi rummages through his pockets and fishes out a crumpled 100 Nuyen bill. He thrusts the coffee-stained wad of paper into your hands. There, you've been paid. Now, let us get on with it, eh? Well, at least that covered the coffee and a bit more. Altug's voice lowers to nearly a whisper. The errand is simple, hardly worthy of you. I've installed a number of data taps to Berlin's fiber optics network. As part of my civic duty, you understand. These taps provide free matrix access for all who live in the cruise bazaar. I keep wanting to say cruise bar, but that's not right. In order to maintain their, how do I say it, their anonymity, each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. This seems suspicious. Don't you have people for this? My regular errand runners are all indisposed, and delightfully, you are here. Besides, we must wait for Kami to return. It is a fortuitous circumstance. Just reset the taps and come back when you're finished. There should be 3 of them scattered around this neighborhood. The first one's just outside. Look for a metal box with yellow arrows painted atop it. By the time of your return, I should have the information Air Amsel requested. Okay, so this is to get us to look around the neighborhood if we didn't actually already do that, like we already did. Fine, we'll go and do his little nonsense job. Let's see, so little yellow box with arrows on it? Is that supposed to be this? No, that's this one, okay. Protocol buffers reset. Okay, so we need to find 2 more that look like that thing. Let's see. They should be visible on the map, because we've basically explored everywhere. Unless it's going to hide them from me. Which is another possibility. Let's see. Come on, they gotta be here somewhere. Oh wait, was that? No, that's not it. Where are they? Fetch quest. We're going on a fetch quest. What do we got? Can we go through here? Yes, we can. Oh, here's one. Okay, we found the second one. Just one more to find. Okay. Let's see. Where is that last tap spot? Here it is. How familiar am I with Shadowrun? I'm not super familiar. I played through the Shadowrun Returns game, but that is basically my entire exposure to Shadowrun. As you are resetting the data tap, you notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Yeah, let's put the earplug in our ear. Why not? We don't have any cyberware for it to fuck with. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out 2 distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Just heard Monica need to verify. Oh. They're getting the news on Monica and they're interested. Sure you saw in Shadow Returns posters, Dunkel's on for president. I did not. Good for us. Oh, we're gonna continue listening. These people know something about Monica. A sound like a conveyor belt starts adding to the noise of machinery, and you can't make out anything. Make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Think our next step? Wait, isn't ready to make a move yet. Be patient. See who steps up. Could be someone more. More conveyor belts start up. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Some sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything else. A belt rings loudly again and again. It sounds like a telephone. Or a bell rings loudly, not a belt. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut, and the noise of machinery is suddenly muffled. There's a rattle of plastic, and the ringing stops. The nasal woman's voice can be heard again in a sing-song tone. Guten Tag, how may I help you? Silence. Her tone changes, becoming more businesslike. I heard. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. What do you think I am, an idiot? The council needs to meet again. I know, getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree on a course of action is going to be even more challenging. From my perspective, the cruise bazaar was only stable because of her. If she really is out of the way, well, we'll see, won't we? I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. You hear the sound of a door opening again, and the cacophony of machinery fills the line. You can't make out anything more. Okay. So clearly someone had a vested interest in Monica's well-being. Or otherwise. Now, if I can remember where I'm going here. I think it was over here? Was this it? No. Where was it? Over here, yes. Sadly, the Shadowrun RPG takes place before that event. Well, we're gonna get to the third game eventually, so if that's something that happens in the third game, we will get to it eventually. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, Altug. I think you've jerked us around enough. Alright, Altug smiles at you from behind the counter. Welcome back, Honored Effendim. How may I serve you? I finished with your little trifle, Herr Brakgazi. Ah, very good. I assume you had no difficulties. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we want to mention the wiretap. Because we don't know if that's something he knows about, or something that he should know about. Not at all. It was good to take in the night air. I am delighted, O excellent one. With that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. He barks a stream of rapid-fire Turkish, and the gum-chewing young woman comes hurrying out to the counter. The menu for Herr Amsel, uncle. Cammy hands you a folded piece of paper. Inside is a memory stick. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fraulein Schaefer must have hit him hard. Brakgazi gives Cammy a small nod, and she hurries out of the room. When she is gone, he returns his attention to you. Please express my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monica was an important part of this community. He frowns. Few know how important. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information Herr Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. A major plot character in Shadowrun is Dunkelzahn. He was a dragon. He became president of UCAS. He died 7 hours after his inauguration. Well, sucks to be him, I guess. Oh, was he the dragon that we dealt with at, like, the end of the first game? The one who helped us with the bug-killing weapons? No? Ah, okay. So someone we never met. Alright, let's get our butts back to the safe house. Actually, did we get any karma for... No, we didn't. We still only got 2. We didn't even get any karma for, donating to the, orc charity. How incredibly disappointing. Okay. Let's see. Now we got Dietrich, Iger, and Glory. I don't think there's any point in talking to them right now, probably. But we're gonna do it anyways. I've got nothing more to say, boss. Let's just get this run taken care of. You can hit me up again later if you want to talk. Okay, so all of them are probably going to be like that. I would hope it's not a spoiler, because that would be rather disappointing. As I would like to remain unspoiled if possible. Cassie? Amsel peers at you apprehensively. His eyes are bloodshot, his expression grim. Did you get the information about Green Winters? Yes, I spoke to Altug. He gave me this memory stick. Let us see what his agent has to say. Amsel snatches the memory stick from your hand and slots it into his computer terminal. He navigates a series of command line menus and a wall of amber text floods the screen. Amsel scans it, mouthing the words as his eyes flit back and forth. Burke Ghazi's agent tailed Green Winters to a hotel in a cesspool of a keys called Drogenkeep. The hotel is called Das Kesselhaus. It is a renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Drogenkeep. It appears that Winters is holed up there. Recently, there was some contention between two gangs over control of this neighborhood. Due to the gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside the hotel, but he confirms that he is still inside. Well, what are we waiting for? Iger slings her rifle over her shoulder with a single spare motion. Gear up, people. We have a hotel to raid. Glory and Dietrich pause, exchange looks with Paul. Just a moment, Iger. Amsel rises from his chair, drawing himself to his full height. Even so, he has to crane his neck to look her in the eye. You're an excellent soldier, and nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That said, we believe that Cassie is the right choice to lead the team. Are we gonna have to just straight up fight Iger right now? The Dunkelzan was considered the most powerful and richest of all the dragons, and the most popular dragon in the world. He was massive and huge, like he was globally loved. Now that seems weird for a dragon. There's a long pause before Iger speaks. When she does, her voice comes out dull and flat. What? Don't mistake this decision for a reprimand. Monica considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable. But we all know that she wasn't comfortable putting a soldier in charge. Iger speaks through clenched teeth. Her words are measured, but her expression is livid. This is unbelievable. When he died, his will, he gave away pretty much all his money and such, but his will is basically a whole list of plot hooks for any Shadowrun campaign. Well, that's fun. Let's see. You want to put the rookie in charge. Again. She shakes her head. Don't you people learn from your mistakes? Cassie is the reason we're still alive, Iger. She kept us together. She let us out of there in one piece. Making her your #1 girl. She sounds tired, resigned, but above all, disappointed. This is more of your flux state idiocy at work, isn't it? Dietrich reaches out, puts his hand on her shoulder. It's what Monica believed in. Iger's voice tightens. For a moment, her control slips, and her face contorts in grief. Yeah, and look where that got her. She straightens to her full height. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only 2 things matter. The mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun. Dietrich manages a smile. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views. That's a deep cut. Iger sighs. The tone of resignation returns to her voice. Screw it. let's put an end to this. I've got the skill and experience to lead this team. Cassie, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather she take the lead, I'll abide by that. But I want to hear each of you say it. Dragons are the only creatures in Shadowrun outside of PCs with access to Edge. There's only one non-PC character with access. I don't know what Edge is, so let's try and play nice with Iger. I've no quarrel with you, Iger. I'll do as the group wishes. You stay out of this. She stabs an armored finger into your chest. Hard. The moment she raises her hand to you, Dante's ears lay back and he lets out a low growl. Reflexively, she takes a half step back. I think we've heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, Cassie saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but she did. The way I see it, that means I follow her lead for a while longer. Lori's voice is uncharacteristically gentle. I trust in Monica's judgment. Therefore, I trust in Cassie's judgment. The discussion is finished, Iger. Amsel speaks softly, but his tone is firm. I like Iger. Her frustration here is understandable to me. Like, it is understandable, but to go to this extent... Like, we are new to the team, but we're not new to Shadowrunning. We've been doing this a while, and we were a friend of Monica's way back when. So, like... Yeah, we'll deal with Iger if it comes to that. Cassie will take Monica's place as the leader of this team. Let's see, death deserves vengeance. We're in over our heads, but whatever we stumbled into, we'll see through. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. That includes taking your advice, Iger. Yeah. Running the Shadowrun simple. Work, survive, get paid. I plan to keep us alive long enough. No. Great! Hey, Iger, can you grab me a soy calf? Yeah, we're not doing that. You know what? I think the second one is the best choice here. We're in over our heads, but whatever we stumbled into tonight, I'll see us through it. Glory and Dietrich nod in agreement. Dante nudges your leg with his head. Alright, fine. She shakes her head in exasperation. Her voice is heavy with defeat. Looks like the rookie's in charge. Again. Let's see. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters, or we can talk more about this later. Iger. No, we're not even going to acknowledge Iger's bullshit anymore. She had her chance to mope, and she needs to be over it now. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters. Indeed. I've transferred the information that we received from Altug to the computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation, Cassie. Now it's yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I would suggest reviewing her notes when you have the time. Amsel turns his attention away from you and back to his computer screen. Good hunting. I will eagerly await your return. I wouldn't suggest driving to Drogen Keep. The roads aren't safe. Taking a U-Bahn would be faster anyway. Alright, yeah, no, Iger knows her shit. She may be kind of a bitch, but I trust her in matters of tactics. Thanks for the tip, Iger. U-Bahn it is. Iger nods, then turns to check her equipment. The rest of the group disperses in turn. Okay. Yes, I've gotten that impression, Red. You now command a team of Shadowrunners. When traveling to new mission locations, you'll be able to choose which members of your team to bring and modify their loadout for the run. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated on a mission, they'll be automatically extracted for emergency medical care. Excuse me. They'll be patched up and ready for action the next time you return to your safe house. Avoid this loss of firepower by always carrying some Bomona trauma kits into the field. These can be purchased at Street Doc's office in the Cruise Bazaar, which we do have. Although that's good to know that it's not permadeath in this game. I think it was in the first one. Okay, so can I talk to you guys again now? No. They've got no information. Now, where was that computer? I believe it was up here. Yes, here it is. Oh, got an optional objective. Your workstation and mission computer, the command center for your team's operations, and your last link to the memory of Monica Schaefer. It's permadeath for... Yeah, I assumed it would be permadeath for us. Her thoughts and words live on in this machine. At times, it's easy to forget that she's gone. The cool blue tones of the workstation's main menu fill the screen. A blinking message in the upper right corner notifies you that you have 0 unread messages. We're gonna check for new messages anyways. You have none. But I want some. Fine. Read your old messages. Only one, okay? Hello, Ace. The screen flickers to life, and Monica's face appears. Her hands are on her hips, and she's wearing a wry smile. Hey, Ace. If you're reading this, it means that I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter, but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure that you'll do a fine job in the role. If you need anything, talk to Paul. He's a good man, and he knows how important it is to me that you take my place. One last thing, Ace. Iger may cause you some problems. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You'll want her on your side. My advice to you is this. Hold your own with her. If she pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery. She'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied following you if you don't give her a better reason to than because Monica said so. I have faith in you, Ace. It's up to you to justify that faith. She half turns away from the camera, then returns her attention to you. The image is uncannily lifelike. Oh, and by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean that. The message ends, and the image fades. You find yourself back at your inbox. Okay, what else do we got here? Jobs directory. Is this how we can get side quests? Pending actives. Oh no, so this is just where we can see what side quests and things we have active at the moment. Okay, access the Shadowland BBS. I don't know what that is. Shadowland connection established successfully. Link strength 100%. Spoofing equals 1. Group info equals null and non. Welcome to Shadowland. Let's search for relevant keywords. How about it? A bulletin board system. Ah, okay, that's what it stands for. Bulletin boards were a little bit before my time, just by a couple of years. Topics matching local keywords. Killer in Seattle. Okay. Anyone else reading about this? City's got a Lone Star contract and they can't catch the guy. This Emerald City Ripper has been on a spree, and so far no one has a clue. Oh, that was the mission in the first game, the Emerald City Ripper. Pathetic. If something like that happened on my block, some vigilantes would have tracked him down and stopped him. Shows how good state payroll cops are. Well, we did track him down and stop him. You're younger than me, they were a little bit before you, but yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, they were a few years before my time, so I never really ended up using the bulletin boards or RSS feeds. But I am aware of them. I am actually turning 35 in about a month. In beginning of August. I'll be 35. And that really hits hard. Who says it's a he? They don't have any leads. Ha! I'll be in Seattle next week. Forward any info you have about this Ripper, and I'll see about taking him out with a date for a date with my Walther MA 2100. I assume that's a gun. I'm sure Lone Star will have a fat reward waiting for whoever blasts this goon. Okay, who is Blutz? Sure. I think that's the name. I'm still recovering the logs. This hot dogger just trashed my Lantrid hosting server. Sounds like some kid pissed over his cartoons getting cancelled. Left a bunch of garbage files all over my disks, and I'll be cleaning them up all day. They should make you pass a dumbass test before you're allowed to deck in this town. Okay, I don't think that's something that we dealt with. Step up your security. Write some white IC programs if you can. At least make the kid's hair stand on end for a few hours next time he tries it. Just make sure that your IC is quick. Heavy-hitting IC is no good if it can't catch up with an intruder, a fact that I take advantage of on a regular basis. Oh, that's probably just a hint to about how to spec out your IC if you're playing a Decker. Always running, ACW? The Smiling Bandit strikes again. Like clockwork. If you two are finished, I did have IC on the thing. Tracked the hole down. Grocery store across the street was piggybacking on my LAN, and they left an unsecured jack point in a bathroom stall. Old as hell maintenance jack in a fuse box, and my security ignored it. Mystery solved. Shadowland isn't your personal tech support board, Lumens. Glad to see you fixed your own problem. Only way you're going to learn. No more posts. Okay. Sure, let's post this pay data for sale. Attach data to escrow account. Data will be automatically sold to the highest bidder. Both parties will remain anonymous throughout the transaction. Yes, we'll post the Antiquities delivery schedule. Posting successful, will remain active for 2 days. Good. Okay, I don't think we have anything else to post. Yeah. Okay, let's check out the personnel files. How about Ansel? The image of Monica appears on the screen. Paul, a talented and well-connected fixer with contacts all over Berlin. She pauses for a moment. He's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. The image winks back off of the screen. You find yourself back at the menu. Alright, Dietrich. The image of Monica winks onto the screen. Dietrich, one of my dearest friends, and a shaman of tremendous power. A good man to have at your side in a fight. I tend to use Dietrich in a support role. His magic can dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontline fighter like Eager or Glory. But when the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. Can't think of much else to say about Dietrich, just a good, reliable guy. She pauses for a moment. When she speaks again, you can hear a hint of guilt in her voice. He is getting a little long in the tooth for a Shadowrunner. I'm not sure how many more years he has ahead of him in this game, but I'll be happy to run with him as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. Okay. Glory. Glory, our damaged enigma. I've known her for almost 5 years now, but I don't think I'll ever really know her. Somehow, I doubt that anyone will. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That chrome of hers may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors, and when her adrenal pump is running, she moves faster than anyone I've ever seen. On top of all that, Glory's a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine, yet another question mark, but she's patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skill with a med kit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries, and in our line of work, that's a luxury. Monica pauses for a moment, then shrugs. That's really all I know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, and spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. Deep down, I think she's still running from it, and I'm sure that her cyberware ties into it somehow. I don't know. Maybe someday she'll open up to me. I'd like to think that she will. We'll see, I suppose. Alright. Iger. What's her fucking deal? Iger. What to say about Iger? She's smart, she's strong, and she's one hell of a soldier. In a close-up fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with her shotgun, and she's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoy one hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All of that military training has left her, how to say it, rigid, I suppose. Unlike the others, Iger isn't content to go with the flow. She wants lists and maps and timetables. She wants a hierarchy, and she wants it formalized. I don't think that she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Glory and Dietrich wouldn't put up with it for more than a day or two. I know that I wouldn't, but she keeps on pushing all the same. Monica shakes her head. One of these days, this situation is going to come to a head. I just hope that it doesn't happen soon. Alright, Let's see what she has to say about us. Cassie, my secret weapon. I've run enough with Cassie to know that she's trustworthy. Good in a fight, too. But beyond all of that, it's good just to see her again. There aren't many people left from the old days. Far too few. And Cassie, she smiles. Well, she was always the best of them. She takes a deep breath, then shakes her head with a sigh. God, that was sappy. Mental note, re-record this before Cassie gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that she'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not what Eager would want, but it is what would be best for the team. Okay, that's all we got. Alright. So I guess that's everything. Unless we've gotten a whole bunch of money. No, we have not. We've still only got 220 bucks, which isn't enough to really do anything. Which means that it's mission time. Take the U-Bahn to Dragonfall. Okay, so we have to go out and, hit the U-Bahn. Excuse me. I wonder if it'll take us automatically, or if we're gonna have to actually... No, we're gonna have to actually go there. Okay. Which was here. Unfortunately, we don't have the cash to continue supporting the orc charity right now. But, maybe later. Alright, let's hit the train. Where would you like to travel? Yep, we're gonna go to Das Kesselhaus. Because we don't have the money to do anything else right now. Okay. Das Kesselhaus Hotel and Nightclub. Crown jewel of Drogenkeep. The filthiest keys in Berlin. Opening the door to the ground-level dance club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes, and the air is perfumed with cheap synthahol and engine grease. Everything in here is cranked up to 11. A playground for the numb. Green Winters is summer in this building. You steel yourself for the sensory assault and step inside. The team makes a quick check of their weapons and follows you into Das Kesselhaus. Okay. So yeah, we've got nothing in our stash, so we're basically all loaded out as much as we can right now. Dietrich is solid, I guess. He's got a couple of fetishes, a trauma kit, some healing skills. Iger's got a rifle and a sniper rifle. Okay. A couple of grenades. A couple of med kits. Leather jacket. She doesn't look like she's wearing a leather jacket. And Glory's got her gun and claws, along with a good loadout of healing items. Okay. I think we are ready to rumble. Okay. We've unspent karma. No, we're not. We're holding on to those 2 points until we get a little more to work with. Okay, last known location of Monica's client, Green Winters. Let's talk to Bouncer here. Okay. The troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen, and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and the writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. What kind of comic book? I want to know. He looks up, gives you a cursory once-over, and sighs. Welcome to Das Kesselhaus, now under new management, again. There's no cover, just go on in and get your fix. That's Kroner at the bar over there, he'll take care of you. He buries his nose back into his comic book while tapping a meaty thumb on the black plastic slung from his belt. A high-powered stun gun. Just play nice, or you'll meet Air Zap. Have fun. Okay. Well, at least he's being cordial. We don't have to kick his ass right off the bat. I wonder if we're gonna have to beat him up later. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you know him. He keeps his nose in his comic book. I doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just dying to meet you, so go meet them. He's supposed to be some sort of F-state activist, calls himself Green Winters. He brightens. An F-state activist? Why didn't you say so? You know him? His expression falls flat again. No. He puts down his comic and his voice slows to a crawl. He makes a point of enunciating each word. I point people to the bar. If someone starts trouble, I give them a taste of air zap. That's it. That's all I do. Well, you're wildly unhelpful. Maybe I should punch him anyways. And then take air zap for myself. Okay, can we talk to the, Dancy folks? Hey you, Dancy person! No, we can't talk to the Dancy person. Alright, is there actually anything down here? No. It's just a decorative corridor. Let's see, there's a guy over here, there's a few guys at the bar. This place is surprisingly empty for a supposed swingin' party place. Oh, I wonder if we can go down here. There might be cool stuff down there. Alright, let's run around this way and see what we got to work with. Are you a person we can talk to? Nope, you're just a guy hanging out in the middle of the floor, not dancing at the dance club. Good for you. Okay, those guys aren't helpful either. How about over here? This is what, the VIP lounge? They've got a private dancer. No, none of these guys are talkable either. There's nothing to interact with so far either. Okay. Nothing up this way. Can't talk to this guy. Wow, people are really unfriendly. Who's this? Party girl. Let's talk to Party girl. Hey, Party girl. What's shaking? The girl in the corner is a model stim junkie. All wild eyes and nervous energy. She greets you with a smile so wide as to border on the grotesque. Hey, good looking. You want to party? Sure, I'm always down to party. Alright, my kind of lady. You got cram, right? I just love a lady that's willing to share. Sorry, I'm not carrying any. Well, then go get some, okay? At the bar. I'll be waiting. We'll see. I don't want to buy drugs for people. Don't do drugs, kids. And on that note, we are in an ad break, so I'm going to pause the stream here real quick, and we'll be back in just a few minutes, so stick around. Okay, we are back. Let's continue seeing what these other guys have to say, except for the bartender, because he's obviously going to be the important person to talk to. And I do want to just kind of look around this place. Actually, can we actually go down the stairs here? No, these are decorative stairs. Okay. Electrical panel. It looks like the elevator is locked down, but control system is tied to the building's LAN. Well, we don't have any drone control, so we can't do anything with that. How about this guy? Nope, you're a nobody. We're not going to inspect that thing yet. Can we go down this stairs? No, we can't. Okay. What happens if we talk to Comic Nerd again? Oh, is it serious business time? Okay, let's put the hat on. Yeah, what do you want? Who do I talk to about getting a room in the hotel? His eyes never leave this comic book. Do I look like a front desk clerk? Hotel's closed. Renovations. You want somewhere to crash? Go somewhere else. Let's see. Now, is he going to realize that this is a bribe, or is he too stupid for that? Maybe you could take a room deposit now, you know, for when it opens again. 200 new yen. Right here, right now. Give me that, and I'll tell you how you can get access to the hotel. Or don't, and get lost. Your choice. We do have 200 new yen. But that's most of what we have. I feel like there must be another way to get in, because not everyone's going to have 200 new yen on them at this point in time. I am very conflicted. Do we want to pay him, or are we going to have to probably go the hard route? You know what? Fuck it. Let's pay him. Go talk to Frank. He's hanging out on the VIP balcony, way back there on your right. He's got the only key to the elevator, and he can get you up there. Won't be cheap, though. Alright, fine. Let's go inspect the bar here. We're down to 20 bucks. The music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort. The scene going down at the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate-looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little effect. Alright, Silky, I'm gonna explain how this works one more time. I get my cash, and you get your cram. No cash, no cram. Period. But I need it, Kroner. Come on. Her words come out in a desperate whine. Pale skin, sunken eyes, and a trembling lip all point to the early symptoms of withdrawal. And I have cash, I totally do. It's up in my room, but you guys won't let me up there to get it. Hotel's under new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget about it. But that was all I had. And I have to get right. Soon. Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Cram for services. Services? Understanding slowly shows on the young woman's face. Her eyes go wide. Come on, Kroner, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Do you want the cram or not? She sets her jaw, a look of disgust on her pallid face. That ain't gonna happen, chummer. Not now, not ever. Well, at least she has her dignity. The bartender shrugs. I give you about a half an hour before the shakes set in. When that happens, you know where to find me. He turns to another customer with a smirk, leaving the desperate young woman crumpled against the bar. Okay. An expensive bottle of scotch. From the color, you guess that the contents are at least 50% water. Okay. Let's talk to Kroner. New lady, huh? Ain't seen you around here before. What can I get you? Looking for a guy who calls himself Green Winters. Know him? He looks at you suspiciously. Think so? Might be staying upstairs. How do I get up there? You don't talk to me, talk to Frank. He's in the back, VIP lounge. Fuck me. So I could have just talked to him and gotten that information for free. God damn it. Now you want something from the bar, or were you just here to chat? I overheard your little conversation with, Silk there. Hey, if she wants her cram, she's gotta pay, same as anybody else. Barter system, eh? This is basic supply and demand stuff, right? It's not that tough to understand. If she wants my goods, she needs to repay me with goods or services. Pretty simple math, even she can do it. Now, do you want to buy something or not? Sure, how much is it? 150 bucks? I don't think so. Also, because we don't have 150 bucks. Let's talk to Silk. Silk looks up at you, a look of abject misery plastered across her face. Leave me alone, okay? I've got problems to deal with. Sounds like the new management stole your property. Answer some questions for me and I'll help you get it back. Really? That'd be incredible. Her lips struggle upward into a facsimile of a smile. I really need that money, and I left some things in there, too. You know, personal stuff. I can be very discreet. My stuff should be up in room 304. That's where me and Nadia and Sarah were staying until, well, you know. I'll be waiting right here when you get back down. So, what did you need to know? Tell me whatever you can about the gang that's taken over the hotel. Bad guys. I mean, like, real bad guys. The gang that used to run this place wasn't all bad. They kept the cram flowing and the prices weren't too high. They never hassled me as long as I kept buying. The new guys killed them all when they took over. Now I'm stuck dealing with assholes like Kroner. The floor manager, Frank, had a thing for my girl Sarah. He was always coming on to her, no matter how many times she told him no. I haven't seen her since the takeover, but he won't stop asking me about her. Guy's a real creep. That's about all I can think of. I steer clear of the new guys when I can. She steals a glance over her shoulder at Kroner, a scowl on her face. I shouldn't have to tell you why. Have you heard of a guy named Green Winters? No, I don't think... Oh, wait, yeah. I bumped into him here a few days ago. I remember because his name sounds kind of like a chewing gum. I don't think I remember seeing him leave, so he's probably holed up in his room. I'm pretty sure that there's still some people up there, the ones that the gangers missed. I hear they locked themselves in. What can you tell me about the layout? Well, it's a nice enough place, you know, for a factory. Let's see, well, okay, the second floor is a security station, lots of high-tech stuff up there. And I've heard stories about the penthouse level, something about a sealed vault. There's supposed to be something real valuable in there, but nobody knows what it is. Doesn't stop them from talking about it, though. Thanks, you've been very helpful. Sure thing. Just hurry back with that stuff, okay? I really, really need it. Okay, we've got a new optional objective. Now, let's go punch Frank in the dick. Pinned to the floor manager's too expensive for this neighborhood and too baggy to be his suit and is a name tag. Frank. Yeah, what you need? Reluctantly, he shifts his attention away from the elvish dancer swaying in front of him. Let's see. Ooh, we're playing a smart character this time. So we might be able to actually get in. Sarah needs your elevator key. She says it's important. Frank's eyes go wide. Sarah? She needs something from me? Yeah, that's right. And if you helped her out, it sounded like she'd be grateful. Yeah, we know he wants to get his business up in her. Okay, yeah, okay. I can't leave the floor. On duty and all that. And I can't just hand over the key. I can open the elevator back up, though. And you can let her know? If we had enough charisma, we could get our 200 Nuyen back. I can make that happen. Okay, alright. Frank rubs his hands, a barely contained look of excitement in his eyes. He fishes a small remote out of his pocket and presses a button. The elevator's open. When you see Sarah, you tell her that I'm glad she's okay, right? And make sure she gets that it's me helping her. Sure thing, Frank. Alright. We were managed to scam Frank. We didn't get our money back, which sucks, but, hey, all's well that ends with us not having to fight a guy. Because that means we probably would have had to fight Comic Book Boy as well. Okay. Now, we know that the second floor is the security room, so we don't want to deal with that place right now. This elevator seems mechanically sound. That's about all it has going for it. Candy wrappers and used syringes litter the floor, and the handrails are inexplicably sticky. It would appear that cleanliness isn't a high priority for the hotel staff. Alright, you know what? Let's start with the third floor, because that's the side quest. To get the stuff for the junkie. Let's see, this is 301. We can't get in. Is there anything down here? No. Can't... Okay, we can't do anything there. We could go into 302. The note reads, "Do not open." You know what? We're going to not open it for now. We're going to go and hit up 304, and then we're going to hit up 302. What does this say? Keypad. This is a scratched and dented bathroom door, locked with a simple hydraulic locking mechanism. A numbered entry keypad glows softly on the door frame. We don't have the code. So... let's see if there's anything else we can do down here. We could go into 305. Not 306. So let's hit 304 first. Then we'll hit 305, then 302. We picked up Silky's cred stick. Oh, stuffed bear. That's got to be her personal item. And a cookbook. Cool, a signed cookbook. Alright, we've completed Retrieve the Belongings. And we are going to return them, because we're a decent person. Housekeeping. Anything in here? Jeez, this place is huge. It's bigger than my apartment. Oh, lots of garbage, though. It's definitely messier than my apartment. Destroyed floor. The floor at the end of this room is beginning to cave in. A trickle of light spills up through the cracks in the floorboards from another room below. With a little force, you could probably open a hole big enough to drop down to the second floor from here. No, you know what? We're not going to do that right now. But I will keep in mind that that is here. And now we're going to go into 302. Oh! That's why they didn't want the door opened. Because there was a giant fucking scorpion in here. Okay. Manibolt? How much health does it have? A lot. Okay. Powerbolt, I guess? That's fine. Dietrich has... He does have Electro Core. I don't think he has line of sight. No. So he's gonna have to move somewhere like this. And then, I guess, aim throw. Damn it! Missed on a 76. Iger. You're tanky. You can be our meat shield. Do we want the sniper rifle? That's not a great hit rate. Oh, that's way better. Yeah, we're gonna use the shotgun. And then Glory. Can use her gun. 72%, that really sucks. Let's take an aim shot. Alright. Ow! Fucking hell. Okay, Dietrich. Can you, fix that? There we go. Jeez, this thing hits like a tank. Okay. Can you hit him from here? Yes. Okay, good. We'll switch to Glory. Oh, she lost an AP on that attack, too. Alright, use your claws and end this thing. There we go. Alright, let's see what's in here now. There's a note on the door. His food is in the crisper drawer. See you next week, Steven. Wait, can we take the... I want to take the scorpion food. Alright, well, I think that, the scorpion ate whoever was supposed to be taking care of the scorpion, so... Is there really nothing else in here to do? There was literally just that? That's disappointing. I was hoping there was going to be something that we could take. Alright, well, okay. Now, I think I want to return the stuff to the druggie before we go digging around anymore. And now that we know that there is an entrance through the third floor to the second floor. Silky. Have you found my stuff yet? I really need that money. I have it, but I think I deserve some credits for my efforts. Yeah, it cost us 200 bucks to get up there. We have the charisma for it. Okay, yeah. I can't get blamed. I can get behind that. She presses her thumb to the encoded cred stick you retrieve for her, and its display comes to life. She presses it to your cred stick, and 100 new yen is instantly transferred from her account to yours. Cool! We got 100 bucks. There, all done. She breathes a sigh of relief, then surveys the items that you retrieved for her. Thank you again, so much. I don't think I'd ever have seen this stuff again if it weren't for you. She glances at the encoded cred stick in her hand. Oh, and we got a karma, too! She glances at the encoded cred stick in her hand again, checking the balance. Her smile broadens. You helped me when no one else would. That means a lot. Enjoy the money. You earned it. Yeah, no. I certainly don't mind doing a good deed, especially when it gets us some cash. And now that that's taken care of, now we can send this place to hell. Because we don't have to worry about... I don't think we have any other side quests that we need to deal with. Yeah. Alright, let's check the first floor of the hotel. Housekeeping. Oh, a personal terminal. Don't mind if I do. Philco DynaSafe Computer Control System version 2.5. Sure, let's access the safe. Please input password. Password. That is not correct. Okay. Alright, fine. We don't have the password for the safe. Maybe we'll find it somewhere in here. Oh, hey, we got 205 bucks. Rock and roll. But where's the password? Oh, is it maybe Chicago? That is incredibly clearly written. Let's try that. Let's try Chicago. No. What if we do it in lowercase? No? Well, that's disappointing. Is there nothing else here that we can, grab? No. Alright, well, I guess you need to have decking skills to get into that. Alright, that's locked. 2 and 3 are locked. 4 and 5 are locked, but 6 is open. Let's go a-lootin'. A-lootin' and a-shootin' and a root-toot-tootin'. Oh, there's something on the bed. Oh, a trauma kit. Awesome. That's as good as money. I guess that's it for that. What do we got down this way? Crumbling wall. This section of wall seems to be buckling under its own weight. The aging wallpaper that lines the rest of the hallway has long since peeled away, revealing the structure of the wall underneath. While the underlying structure is reinforced with steel support struts, you can see signs of rust and metal fatigue. The entire wall looks like a giveaway if enough force was applied. Yeah, let's get our muscle to slam on the wall. We don't have enough strength for it. Iger shoulder checks the wall, and the weak wood slats give way with a crunch. Awesome. And this is the bathroom. Okay, so let's check out this room here first. Anything of interest or value? Oh, what's on the table? A password, maybe? Searching through the clutter on the desk, you find a small synth leather-bound journal. Leafing through the pages of the book reveals only a couple of entries. Each of them is scrawled in frantic, barely legible handwriting, with crude doodles filling up the margins. Alright, let's read the first one. Okay. I know Eddie's up to something. Like, I heard him talking to that guy who works in the kitchen, asking where the cleaning supplies was at. I've seen Eddie's room. The dude never cleaned a day in his life. I'm gonna follow him tomorrow and figure out what his deal is. Maybe he's just selling mouthwash to the hobos a block down at the old bus depot. Ha ha ha. Oh, okay, that's just that. Okay, second entry. I knew it! Fraggin' Eddie! I saw him. Yesterday I was up on the 3rd floor because the vending machine down here was out of soy calf. So he came up and went over to the out-of-order latrine. He punched in the code. Didn't know I was watching, did you, Eddie? Well, I ain't so stupid. He put in 2478, and I'm gonna stay up and find out what he's doing in there. Okay, we got the password to the bathroom on the 3rd floor. I'm gonna write that down here real quick. Let's see. 3rd floor bathroom. 2478. Okay. Good. All right, we got something. Now, is there anything in this bathroom? No, just bathroom. All right. Well worth smashing the wall, though. Alright, we still don't have the password for 101, which is a bummer. Okay, so let's head to the 3rd floor again. Since we have the bathroom password now. And then we'll head up to the 4th floor. Okay, yes. So the password was 2478. The door unlocks. Alright, dude's got a lab of some kind in here. Jazz. Okay. Combat stim that increases quickness. Well, we're gonna sell this later, so we're gonna send it to our stash. Alright, is that it? Just one thing of, jazz? Fine. Let's head up to the 4th floor. This place looks marginally nicer. Oh, there's a keypad on 401. We don't have the code, though. I highly doubt that it's 2478 again. No. Okay, nothing down there. What do we got here? We've got another keypad that we still can't do anything about. A lot of locked doors. Nothing here. What's in the bathroom? Anything? Nope. Okay, 4th floor is a bust for now. Let's see if we can actually go to the penthouse. I don't know if it'll let us. It's probably gonna say that we need some kind of password or something. Oh! It let me up here. Okay, so there's 501, which I assume is the penthouse suite. Oh, I guess it seems there's more rooms, but they're bigger. And we also can't get into them. Alright, let's just check the bathroom here. Oh, it's a fancy bathroom. And yet it's still poorly maintained. Look at all those stains. Okay, what's this? The security panel shows that this door is double mag-locked. It'd be easier to tunnel through the wall than it would be to break through this thing. Okay. So we can't go through there either. Okay, so it looks like we now need to go to the 2nd floor. Which I believe means we want to break through that floor on the 3rd floor. Yep, so we're going to go to the 3rd floor. I believe it was down here. Yep, here it is. Alright, we're gonna smash the floor. Hello! Let's see, there's a door out of here and a frightened man who I think we might need to kill. Please don't hurt me, I'm just a line cook. The cook's darting eyes are wide open, and behind them you see pure animal terror. If you let me go, I won't tell anyone, I promise. What are you so afraid of? Wait, you're not with those guys out there? Well, I just thought... You thought what? I thought you were one of them. You know, the gangers that took over and shot up the place. I work, he catches himself. That is to say, I worked for the previous owners. When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. They, whoever they are, haven't figured out how to override my keys yet. It's been a day and a half. I don't know how much longer I can stay in here. Tell me anything you can about this place. Okay, I think there's some sort of a chop shop up in room 401, like low-level street dock stuff. I had to deliver room service there one day when we were short-staffed. What I saw when they opened up the door scared the dreck out of me. People hooked up to tubes and stuff. The door code was 5870 if you want to take a look. Yes, I do. Okay. So 401 is 5870. Alright, that's good information. Who's the stiff by the sink? That's the head chef, Felix. He took a hit to the chest when they raided this floor. I thought I could stop the bleeding, but, the cook lowers his gaze to the floor at his feet. I couldn't. You're right next to a walk-in fridge. Don't you think it'd make more sense to drag the body in there than to leave it under the sink? Oh, hey, we gained extra karma. Oh, yeah, that'd probably... He glances over at the body again and swallows, hard. That'd probably be a good idea. He's already starting to smell. I need to get moving. Wait, you'll help me out of here, won't you? I mean, you're not just gonna leave me here to die, are you? There's still gangers out there. You'd be safer in here. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I'll just stay in here, then. The line cook steals a glance at the dead chef lying crumpled by the sink. With him. Put him in the fucking freezer. Oh, hydrate? Okay, let's take a quick drink here. I really could use it, actually. That's good. Always nice to get some water and a stretch. Okay, let's... Oh, everything's popping. Visited my folks over the weekend, and much as I love them, their guest bed is a shitty memory foam mattress, and it always makes me sore all over after a couple of nights on that thing. And this weekend was no exception. Okay, let's see, is there anything in here that we can take? Nothing? Not a single thing in this walk-in freezer? Or fridge or whatever? Alright, well, we're gonna head out. Okay. So, okay, so I guess it's a one-way door. Oh, regroup, now! Okay. Let's see, where can I go that will give me some sort of cover at all? These are showing no cover. Is there nowhere I can get... Oh, that will give me partial cover. I can't actually see what's there, but half cover is better than no cover. Oh, it's a couch. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We've got one action left. Let's fire a mana bolt at someone. Goon boss? Or goon? Yeah, I guess this game came out before the additional connotations of the word goon began to emerge. You know what? Let's target the regular goon. Get a body off the board. Okay, Dietrich cannot get to cover, so I guess I'll move Dietrich here. And he can aim. Not a good option either way, but we'll try to make an aim shot at the goon boss. Okay, that's good. We got a shot on him. Eager. Where can Eager get to? let's get Eager here. Right in the middle. Let's see. We don't have any better options with our sniper rifle versus our other gun. We can make an aimed shot. So I think I will try to nail the goon boss. Or not. Glory! Swap to gun. I guess try to nail the goon boss again. Damn it. Alright. Ow! First of all, how dare you? Okay, so first things first. D-Trick, heal your wound. Next... give Eager some aim. There we go. Cassie! Oh, my mana bolt's on cooldown, so we'll use our power bolt on... Ugh, 50% chance of hitting the goon. Let's deal with the goon enforcer then. Since he's not undercover. Solid. Iger has a 71% or 99%. Let's go with that. Or, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, so Kneecap is the special ability there. Okay, yeah, so let's shoot him. Awesome, Goon Enforcer's down. And then... You know what, let's try hitting the Goon Boss. We got over a 50% chance, so, Hey, we hit! Nice. Okay, Glory. Oh, the barrel, I assume, can explode. That's interesting. Let's not put Glory right beside the barrel, but we will move her up. And then she can take an aimed shot at the Goon Boss. Nice. Oh, crap! She can heal. That's unacceptable. Hey, stop shooting, D-Trick. I need him to be not dead. We're gonna use a point to heal D-Trick. Good, and then our other two mana bolts. Let's target the goon that we hit before. Alright, next is D-Trick. Oh, they're all very nice and clustered. It is a low chance of hitting, but I could potentially hit, like, all of them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're on to Eager's turn. Let's see, who do we have a bead on? Oh, we do have a... Oh, I think we killed the first goon there. We can nail this goon easily enough. Good, he's dead. And now... let's see if we can hit the goon boss. Yeah, okay. Now, it is Glory, yep. So let's, you know what, let's switch to claws and slashy. That'll do. Good, is he dead yet? No. Stop targeting D-Trick. Okay, is he... No, his heal's not up yet. Shit, okay. Hopefully it'll come up by, next round. Alright, D-Trick... Let's haste Iger here. Cassie can power bolt, I suppose, at this guy. Not dead yet? Okay. There we go. Iger, I don't want to put her beside the exploding barrel, but I will move her up. And 44% chance is bullshit. Okay, this is gonna do. Oh, Dietrich automatically healed. I guess they automatically heal their last wound if, when the combat ends? I suppose that's how it works. Alright, is there anything else in here to touch? Back here there is. Alright, hotel registration and security services. Search guest register by name, search current guest register by room number, or admin services. Okay, let's check out, register by name. Winters. If they sustain damage, as long as not more than one round has passed since then. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Currently staying on floor 4 in room 405. Okay. Let's read the notes. Guy in the master suite on 4 asked for his room code to be changed again. Paranoid son of a bitch. Anyway, dude's been renting one of our biggest rooms for months, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. New code is 1989. Okay. So, 405 is Winters. 1989. Alright. Let's check by room numbers. Shit, I didn't keep track of which rooms are locked. What if we do 101? Oh, okay. Was it... It was 401 that has the safe. Wait, why is it not... Oh, wait, no, yes, we got the thing for... Wait, 401. Right, yes. Okay, cool. So that's the safe code or something? I don't know. We'll check it out when we get to 401. Was it... Oh, 301. Last tenant, Vandal. Okay. That's not helpful. What about 102? 103? 4... There are 6 rooms on each floor, so... Okay, there's nothing on the second floor, because second floor is admin. 301's Vandal, okay. 302. 303. 304. Silk Schroeder, yes, okay, right. They were in there, what are in the notes? Cram habit, 2 ampules per day, preferred customer. Newman, bliss habit, 1 pack a day. Note to sales team, keep the pressure up. Shows signs of becoming a preferred customer. Bauer, recreational multi-drug user, preferred customer. That's not great. Okay, so let's try 305. 306. Okay, that's all of them, I believe. Was there a 7? I don't know. No. Alright, so 401, 402, 403, 404, 405. Oh, 405 is Green Winters. 406. I don't know if there's a 407. I don't think there is. But now we want to check the 501. Really? Nothing on the 5? Okay, so there's nothing else that we can glean from the room numbers. Alright, let's check admin services. Enter admin password. We don't have the admin password. How about admin? Hey! We got it! They actually set the password to admin! Remember, guys, change your passwords. Okay. Let's see. View the guest register log. 112, Findler Man, Sheila Sunrise, Vandal, those guys. Hatchet Man, Green Winters, Fast Jack. Okay, not helpful. View all guest notes. Okay, 304 was those, and 4... Okay, so those are the only rooms that there are guest notes for. I think we already saw this, yeah. Okay, I think that's everything that we can do there. I'm a little disappointed that the admin notes didn't give us anything more useful. Oh, so this just goes to the elevator. Okay. So what's on the other side of the room, then? Oh, the bathroom. Is there anything in here? Oh, maintenance key fob. Okay. That might get us into the locked rooms. Maybe. Okay, let's go back to the guy in the kitchen. Okay, I don't want any trouble, buddy. Just let me hide out here until the coast is clear, okay? I took care of the guys outside. You should be able to make a run for it. Thank you. I'm as good as gone. We didn't get any karma for that? We came all the way back here to tell the guy that he could go, but... What a pissant. Alright, so first I want to check the other rooms, now that we have the fob. Oh right, it was 101 that had the vaults. I wonder if we can use the maintenance fob to get into it. No, we still need to be a decker. Hey, what if we put in admin for this? Nope. Nah. Alright, well. No way of knowing what that is. Wait, was this a room that... I don't think we went into this room. It's still dark. Why can we go in here now? Oh, is this because we have the maintenance fob? Hey, we found 40 bucks. Okay, I can't get in there. Can't get in there. Can we get any of these now? What was in 106? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's head back to the, elevator. I just want to make a quick detour back to the 3rd floor before we head to the 4th floor. And actually the 5th floor before we go to the 4th floor, because, the fob might open something there. Okay, so the fob opens this door on every floor. What do we get? Oh, some cram. Okay, you can go to our stash. I don't need any drugs on me. We'll sell it later. Alright, anything else that we can do on this floor? We've already checked out 304, 305, 306 is still locked. Okay, so that's it. Alright. Quick run up to 305, or up to the 5th floor, and then we will continue dealing with winters. Alright, can we get in here now? No, I guess the maintenance fob doesn't let us into that one on the 5th floor. But maybe this one? Nope. Alright, fine. How incredibly frustrating that there is nothing we can do on this floor. You would think that the security floor would have some sort of remote override. Okay, so let's head back to the 4th floor. First things first, 401. The one that is not Winters. Because we have the password now, 5870. Good. Oh! Hi. Wasn't expecting you here. How about I shoot you in the face? Who's next? Dietrich? Yes, okay. Dietrich can make an aim throw. Oh no, line of sight's blocked. Okay. Let's get him out here. And then we can make an aim throw. Good. And then Iger can, which one is better? That one does. Yeah! Turn him into pulp. Check the room. Are we out of comp? Why are we still in turn order? That's why. Ow! A second one? Oh, that hurt. Okay. First things first, we're gonna heal Iger. What do you mean no wound to heal? I can see that she is wounded. Do I have to move first? Okay, is there anywhere that I can be in... I guess this is sort of in cover. Okay, yeah, so I couldn't see her, that's why. Dietrich... Shit, he's not gonna be able to get close enough to heal Glory. Alright, that's fine. Dietrich can come here. And... Organ Legger. I guess... Increase Iger's aim. Now, Iger... I guess can try and shotgun this guy. Or not. Well, it's something. Glory. Glory, Glory. Yeah, this assistant looks easy to kill. Let's deal with them. Oh, what? Seriously? Well, it's something. Ow. What the shit was that? Some sort of stun grenade or something? That sucks. Okay. Cassie. Blast him in the face. 2 damage. Fantastic. Oh, but that did do something to his armor, I think. Jeez, this guy's tough. Okay. Iger. Just shoot him. Seriously? That's rough. Okay. Kill the assistant, hopefully. Kill the assistant. There we go. Who just took the 9 damage? Dietrich did. Okay, we're gonna swap on over to Dietrich then, so that he can heal himself. And then pump up Iger's aim. Then Cassie... you know what? I'm gonna move her onto this ley line. And then shoot him in the face. Then Iger is out of ammo, which is not great. Let's refill. And then hopefully this isn't gonna hit Cassie. Good, it didn't. But it's still only doing a couple of damage. This is rough. Alright, well, we can make a swipe on him. And it did get some bleed going. That's good. We can get a mana bolt off now. Good, and that got him. Okay. Very good. Alright, what's in the closet? Schematic for an auto-injector. Interesting. Oh, actually, that does remind me. How are our characters looking? Oh, we are up to 60 out of 55. I'm not sure how that works. Dietrich is fine. Iger's fine. Glory is down 4. That's fine. Oh, looks like we're in an ad break, so we will continue investigating this place after the break, so stick around. Okay. Let's continue checking out this chop shop. Oh, this extends into 402. Okay, so 402 is just an extension of 401. Interesting to know. This person looks not alive. So that's neat. Oh, a level 2 med kit. You know what? Let's swap that out for, one of our regular ones. That's worth it. See anything of interest in here? No? That's it? I was expecting more, to be honest. Alright, but that does clean out 401 and 402. Let's check out the, maintenance room. What do we got here? Oh, a grenade. Okay. I'm not sure why the maintenance guys have a grenade, but we're gonna take it. Let's see, I guess there's nothing we can do with 403. Extreme cleaning. Yeah, that's one word for it. Alright, but we do have the code for 405, so... 1989. Let's rock and roll. Okay. No one has immediately come out and tried to kill us, so that's a good sign. Oh! He looks dead. The scene is eerily familiar. The dead man is still jacked into his smoldering computer, his face contorted into a mask of pain. Blue smoke spills from his data jack, like Monica. And there's something else. The man's outline is wrong. It takes a moment for the realization to sink in. His back is bent at an impossible angle. Wow, he had an extreme seizure. Jesus. Looks like he convulsed hard enough to break his own spine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that even possible? Glory gestures at the twisted form on the carpet. You tell me. Oh, thanks for the follow, Crow Lemon. Much appreciated. Iyer kneels beside the corpse, bending to peer at his face. Matches the description that Atla gave us. It's Green Winters. She straightens, glancing back over at the dead body before returning her attention to you. This would happen to Monica? I suspect it would have. We jacked her out in time to prevent it. Yeah, I'm not gonna rub it in. I don't think there's any need to rub salt in that particular wound. Hell of a way to go. Yeah, I'm getting that. Forgot to hit that earlier, gotta sleep now, but good stream. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Rest well. Okay, yeah, I'm getting that. Iger takes another glance at the broken corpse, and you can see the uncertainty growing in her eyes. Now, I've seen biofeedback deaths before. Never seen anything like this. Kneeling to inspect the body, you find smears of blood on the carpet under Winter's right arm. Moving the arm aside, you find a number written across the floor. 91612. You use your PDA to take a holopic of the number and the body, and step away. Let's write that down. 91612. Oh, I should not have been pressing buttons. Oh. Ah, fuck. There, I think we're back to normal. That's why I should probably get a separate hotkey thing instead of using my number pad. Okay. Whoop. 91612, yeah. Okay. I've been doing this for like a couple of years now, and I still keep forgetting to not use my number pad when I'm streaming. Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an unimaginative still life of some kitchen objects sitting on a table. Move it aside. There is nothing here. So glad they put that there. They're like, oh yeah, you're totally gonna look behind the painting, ain't ya? Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an impressionist landscape inexpertly rendered in splotches of cheap acrylic. A nameplate in the frame reads, Harz Mountains, 2011. Move it aside. Oh, here we go. There's a small locked safe installed in the wall behind the painting. A keypad mounted to its base glows invitingly. It is 5 characters. 9, 1, 6, 1, 2. There we go. Inside the safe, Oh, we got a new objective to go back. Okay, so we found what we were looking for. Inside the safe, you find a bundle of old, well-worn media discs. The words, "Watch Me," have been hastily written on the back of the topmost disc. Let's inspect them. The disc labeled "Watch Me" looks almost new. The others are clearly much older, and many of them are badly scratched. The last 2 discs in the bundle are stuck together, and when you try to pry them apart, the readable surface of the bottom disc peels away. Ew. Is this his porn? As soon as you've finished with the safe, the nearby vid phone begins to ring. Well, I guess we'll answer it. Hey there, Chief. Don't hang up. I've got a proposition for you. Yeah, who are you and how did you know I was in this room? See the cameras in the corner of the room? Glancing up, you notice a pair of security cameras. They're tiny things, their casing colored to blend in with the dingy wallpaper. Easy to miss if you didn't know to look for them. Wave hi. I'm on the other side of them. You've probably noticed that this building is under new management, right? Yes, but we wiped out the second floor with all the security stuff. And judging by the fresh corpses that I'm seeing strewn all over the hotel, I'm gonna guess that you don't like the new guys any better than I do. Well, I'd like to make you an offer. You help cover my escape, and I'll get you into a secure vault on the top floor. Belong to the leader of the gang that used to run this place. Trust me, it's still secure. I set up the security protocols myself. The last Decker they brought in to take a crack at it came back out on a stretcher. They haven't found too many volunteers since then. You're a Decker, then? That'd be an understatement, chum. More accurate to say that I'm the Decker. In these parts, at least. My handle in the Matrix is Blitz. Maybe you've heard of me. Lie, the Blitz? No, I'm afraid not. It's okay. I run in pretty rarefied circles. Alright, tell me about the gang that used to run the hotel. They called themselves the Schwartz-Herzen, and they pretty much ran Drogan Keep until a few days ago. They weren't a pleasant bunch, but they were better than the jackasses we've gotten here now. Oh, we don't have gang etiquette. So there's something he's not telling us, but, we don't have the right lingo to get that information. What's the deal with the new gang? They're terrible people. Real bad guys, all of them. Look, I don't mean to rush you, but we can discuss all this later. You know, after we get out of the building full of murderous thugs. Why are you in this hotel, and how do you have access to the security system? I was in the hotel when it got taken over, and the new gang decided to keep me on staff, I guess you could call it. They put me in charge of Matrix security. I may be one of the hottest Deckers in Berlin, but a bullet in the head will kill me just as dead as anyone else. Given the circumstances, I didn't see how I could refuse. Alright, let's get back to business. What's in the vault? Gear, money, you know, lots of good stuff. I'm gonna need some specific examples if you want me to help you. Look, buddy, I just set up the Matrix security for the thing. The old boss didn't let me set foot into the vault. He was a little paranoid, you know? But he was adamant that he wanted me to rig up some really killer IC, so there must be something of value in there. So how about it? You want to crack at that vault or not? Yeah, where do I meet you? Room 505 on the penthouse floor. Come rendezvous with me here, and I'll take you to the vault. Okay, we might be getting a new Decker, hopefully. We could certainly use one after Monica got fried. Okay, nothing else in here. And Winters is, still down for the count, permanently. I guess we can just run straight for the elevator. Since we've cleared out all the mook. Excuse me. Alright, let's head for the top. Okay. Oh, we've got access to the maintenance room now. Okay, cool. Knew you'd come. I've always been a good judge of character. Since we're meeting in person, I'll formally introduce myself. He nods his head in salute. Blitz, Decker Extraordinaire, at your service. Cassie. The vault is just around the corner. Once we get there, I can unlock it with a few clicks on the keypad. Blitz offers you something between a smile and a smirk. Built myself a back door when I wrote the security system. Never hurts to be careful. Sounds good. Let's go. Okay. Oh, so I guess 501... Oh, wait. 501 and 502 are open now. Let's check out 501 first. Anything interactable here? Let's check out this side first. Nothing. Nothing, okay. And the other side, I did see a pickup there. We get Advanced Drone Repair Kit. We don't have anyone who uses drones, but we can sell it. Anything in here? No? Empty room? Alright, fine. Let's head for the vault. I'm a little disappointed we weren't able to break into some of the other rooms, including that, Oh, we've got company. Okay, Mr. Goon Enforcer, sir. Let's get our ass on a ley line. And mana bolt him in the spine. Dietrich. Can I get him some cover? Yeah, let's get Dietrich over here. And then throw something at the goon. Okay, that's good. Iger. Let's bring Iger over here. And shoot the Goon Enforcer. Yeah, that'll do. Then we've got Glory. Oh, so he is a usable character. Okay, cool. We might have a new Decker on our hands then. Okay, sweet. So we can get over to actually slash her then. This one. Or miss. You know, that works too. What does Blitz actually have here? So he's got some drugs that we're not going to use, and we're going to sell them, because don't do drugs, kids. Spray and pray, 2 attacks with less chance for a crit, may hit adjacent characters, we're not going to do that. Or an aimed burst, or burst fire, okay. So he's sort of shit at actually shooting things. But I guess that's because he's a Decker, so... Mark target. Marks an enemy, causing them to become easier to hit. Hey, here we go. Okay, so let's get him here. And then I think we can probably mark this guy. That's just a goon. That's a goon boss. Let's mark the goon boss. Alright, they've been marked. Alright, not thrilled with that wound there. Hey, Dietrich? Heal Glory. And then give Iger some more aim. Now, Cassie can try and power bolt this goon. Not terrible. Iger... let's move Iger here. And then shoot this goon right in the face. Dang it, not quite enough. However, Glory should be able to finish him. Yeah, there we go. And can we get a shot on this one, too? Yes, okay. Now, Blitz. He's gonna have to use up all his move for this anyways, but that's fine. Okay, not thrilled with that. Well, first of all, let's heal up that wound. Good. And then we should be able to mana bolt the boss. Excellent. Is Dietrich close enough to actually do anything? No. Not without hurting my own guys. So let's... You know what? Let's just give Iger an extra shot. Yeah. Shoot the boss. Oh good, she's dead. Very nice. Okay, how is Glory looking? Because I think she's the only one who's taken damage. 47 of 55. Not quite worth using a med kit yet. Okay. Let's open the door. Hopefully that was all of them. Alright, here we go. Tap a tap tap. Done. Wait, when did they get that thing installed? Take cover. Oh, great. Ow! Holy shit! Well, first things first, we're gonna heal that. Wait, can I not? Why can't I mana bolt the Steel Lynx drone? Can I not use mana bolt on Robits? Alright, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna get behind some cover. What's this? That looks like a control panel. Oh, that's a spirit summoning point. What the fuck is that thing? Enraged troll. Okay. Not thrilled with the troll. Let's see if Blitz can get close enough to... Can he get close enough to do the panel? The panel appears to be wired into the physical security in some way. Our fucking Decker doesn't have enough drone control. Well, ain't you useless? Okay. Hopefully he doesn't get killed standing there. Because Blitz is a Decker, not a Rigger. Oh, there's a difference? I thought that the, all the hacking stuff was, like... I thought that was, like, drones and hacking was all the same thing. Okay, well... Yes, but no, okay. Let's just put him here for the moment. And he can give Iger some better aim. They build off the same stat spread mainly, but Riggers focus more on vehicles and drones, Deckers are more traditional hackers. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. So let's... Yeah, let's get Iger behind this box here. And then shoot the shit out of this drone. Oh, these things are durable. Okay. Glory can move in here. Wait, why can't I use the grenade now? Do I need to use 2 actions to use a grenade? That's bullshit. Oh, right. Troll. Not a fan of all this damage that's being done here. Okay, Cassie... I need her to stay under cover, even if it means using a lesser ley line. I guess I can't use Mana Bolt on, machines. So I guess we'll use it on the troll. And then use our Power Bolt on the Steel Drone. Good. D-Trek. You know what? Let's go to our friendly neighborhood hacker here. Let's mark the drone. And then use an aimed burst on it, I guess? Okay, that's good. Now D-Trick. Oh, he can't see in there. Shit, okay. Okay, let's get D-Trick here, I guess. And then... who needs healing? Iger's taken some damage. Glory's taken some damage. Let's heal Iger. Alright. Now... how does this work? So that would be including my guy. I don't want to include my guy. That's it? That's all the fucking grenade did? 3 damage? What a disappointment. Okay, well, you know what? I would like these guys to lose AP. That's good. And it made them unbalanced. Ow! Not a fan of all this damage we're taking here. That drone is almost down. The troll is definitely not. But... let's see if we can take out this drone. Not quite. D-Trick is wounded and has no heal up. But I can now do this. Well, it's something. Let's see. I'm gonna use Glory to attack this thing. There we go. That's dead. Let's... he is unbalanced, so let's try to make a hit on the Enraged Troll. That's pretty good. Now... you... should be able to just blast the shit out of him. Yep. Excellent. And our buddy here, he can't use his close aim ability, which is not great. So I guess he'll have to use his regular attack? Or wait, he can mark... he can mark the troll. Good. Okay, that'll increase my accuracy here. Ow. Good. Okay. Now I should hopefully be able to take him out. Good. He's done. Glory's wounded 6, 5, 7. So I think just from a strictly efficiency standpoint, I should heal Dietrich, even though Glory's more heavily wounded. Because Glory can then... Where's she at? What's her actual health at? She's down 30. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna use one of her fancy schmancy medkits. Good, that gets her basically up to full again. And then we're gonna get her some cover. Oh, she is still wounded 6, so I could still technically heal her wound. Let's see. Dietrich. Let's give Iger another attack. There we go. Okay, so from this range, our sniper rifle is good. Okay, not terrible. Oh, hey, that dealt a lot of damage. Okay, good. I think everyone's back up to full. 5, 30, 58, 55, 40. Yes, everyone's back up to full. Cool. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Okay, I guess the security troll doesn't get very good living conditions. Or belongings. Nothing else in here to interact with. Oh, there's a drone. Doesn't look like the attacky kind of drone. The drone appears to be broken. All it can seem to do is hover in place. Oh, hey, cool, we can take the drone. Let's take it. It's our drone now. Okay. Some bliss, we'll put in our stash. What's this? Safe. What's over here? The formula to make jazz. What's this? Nothing? I guess just a marker showing us where the vault is. I guess the safe is the last thing here. Oh, 1,400 bucks. And nitro. That'll go to stash. And we got some karma. Well worth it. I guess the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. And the money we stole. Okay, so I guess that's it. But perhaps... Blitz is now your new companion. Yes, that's, I had a feeling that was the case. And that is good, because we didn't have a Decker. Which means we're also going to go back down to the room on floor 1. And he might be able to help us get through that, that locked vault. Unless it has to be us doing the hacking. I'm not sure about that. Access the safe. Here we go. Yes. Okay, so we can do this now. Because we have Blitz. Alright. What do we got? An Ares Predator. Smart Link. Requires ranged combat 4 and a data jack. Oh, so this is a weapon for Blitz. But he's gonna need ranged combat 4, which I don't know if he has. But yes, I'm gonna send it to my stash. Cool. Let's take a quick look at what Blitz is capable of. Ranged combat 3. Okay, so... I assume he'll level up at some point, maybe? Will he get ranged combat 4 at some point? How do I know if someone has a jack? Like, do I know if Iger has a jack? She does have a point of biotech. So would she be able to use the gun? Iger does not have a jack. Okay. Biotech is medicine. Okay. So is his ranged combat going to go up at some point? I don't know how that works. Oh, but I do have some karma that I can use. His range combat will go... Okay, so I can hold on to that for later then. I'm thinking quickness, to be perfectly honest. The only companions you have that have data jacks are Monica, you, and Blitz. Well, Monica's dead, so, that's not gonna be super relevant. Intelligence... No, that's for decking. Willpower, spellcasting... I could level up my spellcasting. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Or maybe my charisma? Because at... Yeah, we'll get a new etiquette at level 6 if we do that. This is so tough. I think I want to level my spellcasting. Well, there's not really much point to leveling my spellcasting right now. Because I can't afford to buy more spells. I think quickness might be good just to increase our dodge, because we're very squishy. I think I will do that. And that way I can increase my dodge later. Good. Alright, I believe that we have cleared out this entire place, and there is nothing further we can do here. So let's go to the ground floor, and hopefully no one will try to murder us. Oh yeah, can I give the party girl the shit? Oh, we don't have it actually on us, so we can't. Okay, I don't think there's anything we can do with what's-his-face over there anymore. What about Silky? Oh, hey again, what's up? A cram habit is a rough thing to shake. I know a place that can help you get clean if you're interested. Do we? Who, like, said that I wanted to shake anything? She gives you a sour look. Look around you. Like what you see? Of course you don't. My life is better on cram. Why would I ever want to stop? We do have a lot of, options here. Let's see, do you want to wind up working for him? That's a good point. And she did indicate disgust. I'll tell you the same thing that I told him. That ain't gonna happen. Maybe not, but in order to keep feeding your habit, you're eventually gonna wind up doing something that you regret. Trust me on this. Stop it. Please just stop, okay? I don't need your help and I don't want it. As strong as Silk's words are, her voice sounds unsure. From the way that she's fidgeting, you can tell that you've struck a nerve. Okay, let's keep picking at her. You're not just hurting yourself, you're giving power to these assholes. So, what do I care? They can do whatever they want as long as they keep selling me cram. That's my point, look at this place. Cram is just a means to an end for these people. They'll bleed you dry and leave you with nothing, Silk. It's not like they own me. I'd just leave if I wanted to. She looks away, uncertain. You don't believe what you're saying. I can see it in your eyes. But it's true, Silk. You can leave if you want to. All at once, something changes in Silk's face. She averts her gaze and pauses for a long moment. Her sweaty hands clench and unclench. Finally, she clears her throat and looks back up at you. Oh, is she an orc? It could be because I donated to the orc place that, I'm able to do this for her. What you've said, it makes a lot of sense. She is an orc, okay. Yeah, so I guess it's because I, donated... So did the trolls. The trolls have tusks, too. If she has horns, she's a troll. Okay. So I guess it's because I donated to the orc charity that I can do this. Cool. She blinks, steals a glance back at Kroner, and shudders. You're right. I need help. I'll take you up on your offer. I should probably tell you, I've tried to clean up before. Lots of times. Never really worked out. Take the tube to Kreuzberg, to the keys they call the Cruise Bazaar. Look for a man named Samuel Beckenbauer. He can help you. She nods eagerly, her eyes full of gratitude. I'll do that. I will. Thank you. It's about time I left this place behind. If I never see another Kroner again, it'll be too soon for me. Glad I could help. Take care of yourself. Why are you still here? You're supposed to leave. Alright, what happens if we talk to Kroner now? No, I don't want your expensive drugs. So now the question is, can we leave? Okay, comic book boy didn't try to stop us. Hey, thanks for the assist. Can't tell you how happy I am to leave this place behind. No problem. Keep your thanks, it was just business. No, happy to help. It must have been terrible to be stuck in here. No problem. Blitz nods at you, then abruptly changes the subject. Say, you wouldn't happen to need a Nova Hot Decker, would you? Because I suddenly find myself unemployed. Oh, so if we had a Decker, then we could say, I'm a Decker, so no, I'm afraid not. But as it happens, we could use a Decker, actually. Excellent. Fantastic. I promise you, you won't regret it. Blitz has joined your team. And we got an achievement for getting Blitz. Okay, your team makes its way back to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you're on a return trip to the Cruise Bazaar, leaving the filth of Drogan Kip far behind. But the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continues to linger in your mind. You lift one of the discs that you pulled from Winter's safe to the light. Reflections dance off of its surface. With luck, you'll soon have the answers that you've been looking for. Yeah, Blitz is basically the Decker you have to take if you don't play Decker yourself, just to not scuff yourself. Yeah, I do get the impression that having a Decker is important. Crew advancement available. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right-hand corner of the screen will open the Crew Advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is eligible to learn a new combat skill. At each advancement level, you may choose one of two possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. Okay, so it's not a full level up system like we have for ourselves. That's good to know, because that would be a lot of work. Let's talk to Samuel. Let's see if Silk made it. Hello again, mein Freundin. What can I do for you? How's Silk doing? Yes, she mentioned that you had sent her. I don't know what you told her, Cassie, but whatever you said, it worked. Silk's determination is truly inspiring. A cram habit is a difficult thing to beat, but I don't doubt that she will make it. Well, that's good. I'm glad that she actually came. I'd like to talk about your organization. Yes, of course. Please go on. Are you accepting donations? Yes, mein Freundin. We are now ready to open up to donations once again. Thanks to your kind assistance, the shelter is now fully stocked with blankets and space heaters, and we have enough rice, salt, and barley to last through the winter. But guaranteeing the physical well-being of the Cruise Bazaar's needy is only a part of the equation. We must see to their mental well-being as well. Our next goal is to fully stock the library. With 350 new yen, we could make the purchase. Whatever you could spare would be most appreciated. Well, we did just steal, like, almost 1,500 bucks from that safe, plus another couple hundred from other places. So, yeah, no, I will absolutely fund their library. I am going to be your patron. Here, just take what you need. I got you covered. Samuel's eyes widen. This is incredibly generous. Thank you, mein Freundin. Not a big deal, Sam. Do good with it. Marvelous. Truly marvelous. With this contribution, we've reached our second goal. We will put this money to use stockpiling the library with a full range of literature, philosophy, poetry, and training manuals. Thank you again for your help, Cassie. You've made a tremendous difference to this community. Happy to help. Are you taking more? Not just at the moment, friend. I'm still working on putting the money that you've already donated to good use. Give us some time and we will set a new goal. But for now, spend your new yen on yourself. You deserve it. Cool. Alright. So we're keeping up with the orc funding mission. Oh, looks like we've got some level up skills. Okay. So... Okay, so he doesn't have anything. She does. So, Sniper would give her Steady Shot. Has a cooldown of 3, which is rough. And costs 2 AP. Increases accuracy by 35%. You see, the thing with the Sniper Rifle is you have to be pretty far away in order for it to have proper accuracy. I feel like the shotgun is way more useful. Okay, you get nothing. You get... let's see. Melee attack. Razor Slash followed up by a kick. Pierces armor. Ooh, and might do AP damage. Or Pistol Specialist. Does an additional 2 damage and pierces armor. You know what? Glory I'm generally having in close anyways, so let's go Razor Specialist. For Dietrich... Electro Spell now strips armor, that's nice. Or increase accuracy. Oh yeah, we gotta increase his accuracy with the throwing knives. That's doubtless. And then we're back there. Okay, confirm all. Good. Okay, and they're all locked in. Alright, cool. Alright, let's head back to base. Oh, actually, no. Before we go back to base, I've got some shopping to do. Oh, what's Cammy doing down here? She tips an invisible hat. Hey there, remember me from the cafe? Name's Cammy. Are you looking for something? Well, who you are, for one thing. I'm Altug's ears and hands outside the cafe. Call me Cammy. I wear a couple hats. A barista, a gopher, keep my eyes and ears open. Let's just say I get on by trading stories. So I can count on you to hear what's going on? Like I said, only if you've got something juicy for me. Or if Altug wants me to tell you something, but that's rare. I may be his ears and hands, but he's got enough of a voice all by himself. He doesn't seem to be afraid to use it either. Not in the slightest. Since you've just moved here, I have some advice. If you haven't guessed already, he's got fingers in a lot of pies. I've seen what happens when he doesn't approve of someone or something. Pissing him off can't be worth it. And at the very least, you won't be able to get good coffee in this town again, she grins cheekily. So, what's the story between you and Altug? She grins and winks lasciviously at you. Oh, surely you've guessed. Wow, isn't he a little old for you? She whoops loudly and pats you on the shoulder. Oh, goodness, no. Listen, it's not like that. I'll tell you all about it sometime, but there's no need to worry about the nature of our relationship. Purely business, I assure you. She winks again, chuckling still. I'll tell you about it sometime. Right now, though, I have some errands to run. Come over sometime and we can chat over hookah or something, yeah? She lazily tips an invisible hat at you before turning her focus to a comm at her wrist. Okay. We need to go buy some magic stuff. Okay, where is what's-his-face? Oh, we can actually get into the full shop now. But not that there's anything to do in here, but... Alright, Algernon, show me your shit. Okay, so... we don't have Conjuring, so we can't get Acid Bolts. It might be good to pick up... oh, no, but it's weaker. It only does 4 damage, so even if it does do dot, enemies aren't going to be alive long enough, generally, for it to matter. Apprentice outfit gives willpower and charisma. I don't think that's better than what we currently have. Lightning Bolt, here we go. Damage 10. Targets a single enemy and also does -1 AP. And there's also Mana Ball, which does 10 damage AoE and pierces armor. Mind Wipe is also good. Stun Bolt is okay. It's not very strong. I think I want to pick up Lightning Bolt and Mana Ball. That should give me enough of a rotation to not have to really worry. Yeah, those are Conjuring, those are those. Yeah. Okay, so the level 1s are really all that we can buy right now. So I am going to buy Lightning Bolt and Mana Ball. That will use most of my money, but... yeah, so we will equip those. Good. We actually have quite a bit of shit in stash. I should try and sell some of this stuff. What does this do anyways? Oh, that's what gave me the extra HP. And the 4 armor, yes, okay. Cool, cool. Alright, so I still have one more slot for a spell once we get one. Very good. Can I sell him shit? If I go here... here we go, view stash sell items, yes. So I'm going to keep the Predator. These grenades are basically useless, so I'm not going to keep those, and we're going to sell the drugs, because we're not going to use drugs. Drone repair kit. You know what, we might actually need that, because we did pick up that rogue drone. And we're going to sell the nitro, because that's also a drug. There we go. Alright. Now that we are properly equipped... well, maybe I should start seeing if I can buy some better weapons for my, allies. That's the cafe. Let's get my butt back. Oh, can talk to Blitz. Blitz looks up at your approach. The table beside him is littered with cigarette butts, and a data jack cable dangles from a portable terminal set up by his side. Hey, Chief, you need something? Just checking in, you doing alright? His smile widens. Great, Chief, I'm doing just great. It's real nice to be able to wind down and relax for a change. No more worrying about this ganger or that ganger sneaking behind me and slipping a knife between my ribs. He slaps the table with a grin. It's a good change, I gotta say. Glad to hear it. We're happy to have you on the team. Of course you are. He gestures at himself with a flourish. What's not to be happy about? Now that you're all settled in, I've got some questions for you. Blitz glances wistfully back at the terminal on the table, then turns back with a sigh of resignation. I suppose, but try to keep it short, okay, Chief? I've got things to do. How long were you in Drogenkeep? I ended up there after the anarchist revolution of '39. I was just a kid back then, too young to realize how good I was, how much money I could have made working the shadows. He shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. And so, being young and dumb, I fell in with the gang crowd, and that was that. You're a member of a drug gang, why should I trust you? Why wouldn't you, Chief? I mean, just look at me. He does his best to give you a winning smile. I'm a trustworthy guy. Prove it. Tell me about the gang you ran with. Well, I don't know all that much, Chief. I wasn't a member of gang leadership or anything. I'm not really sure why you care, either. Consider it a test. I need to know where your loyalties lie. He rolls his eyes. If that's what it'll take for you to trust me, fine. Anything for you, Chief. Well, where to begin? When I first arrived at Drogenkeep, I spent some time taking in the lay of the land. The Shorts Herzen were still a pretty small gang, strictly street level, but I could see they were going places. I did a little pro bono decking for their leader, a fat little dwarf named Dieter. That sounds familiar. Was he in the first game? Soon enough, I was a part of the family. For a drug gang, the Shorts Herzen were decent enough folks. I made a lot of money with them. Helped them take the hotel in the first place. We had a lot of good years there. No, I don't mean Blitz, I mean Dieter. I'm pretty sure he was a contact that we had in the first game. Dieter was not? Okay. Then Dieter was killed in a firefight and our happy little family fell apart. Was that when the hotel got attacked? Blitz takes a deep breath, shifts his weight from one foot to another. Okay, I think we're starting to get into the things that he was hiding. Not exactly. The Shorts Herzen maintained their hold on Drogenkeep, but the change of leadership was bad news for me. After Dieter kicked the bucket, his second-in-command took over. She was a real piece of work, called herself Leonie Luster. She had a vicious streak a mile long, and she was none too fond of me. I can't imagine why not. I know, what's not to like? Maybe she felt threatened by my friendship with Dieter, back before he ate that bullet. Or maybe she was just jealous of my rugged good looks. Who the hell knows? The point is, she went after me, vigorously. Within 24 hours of Dieter's death, I had a price on my head, and then the hotel got taken over. So, that's what you needed to know about the Shorts Herzen. They were a great gang, a powerful gang. I helped to make them that way. Then they had a management turnover and everything went to hell. Blitz rocks back on his feet, his hands in his pockets. That's it. End of story. Anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, wait a second. That isn't it. There's some pretty big holes in that story. Come on, Chief. This is all ancient history. Wouldn't you rather talk about the future? The runs we're going to go on? All the money we're going to make? Blitz, tell me what happened between Luster putting the price on your head and the hotel getting attacked. Alright, Chief, fine, if that's what it'll take to make you happy. So I was in a bind, right? The members of the Shorts Herzen who were loyal to Luster were all out for my blood, and none of the others were going to stick their necks out for me. The advantage of being a ganger is protection in numbers. When those numbers turn against you, you've got to get creative if you want to stay alive. What'd you do? Blitz taps the plastic of his data jack. What I had to. Luster had declared war on me, so I retaliated, and I won, all without ever firing a shot. That's not an answer. Blitz sighs. You won't be satisfied until I spell it out, will you? Okay, fine. I hacked into Luster's computer and sent all of her information to a rival organization. Remember Frank from the hotel? He was my liaison. They hit the Shorts Herzen, and they hit him hard. Then they took the hotel. And, then they took me. I'll admit that the plan backfired a little. I don't want Blitz to leave. We're gonna say you did what you had to. You really should not backstab or sell out your gang team. Yeah, I get that. But it kind of sounded like they had already betrayed him at that point. Like, they literally put out a price on his head. Yeah. At that point, I think that all loyalty was gone at that point. You did what you had to do. Blitz lets out a sigh of relief. Thanks, Chief. I knew you'd understand. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to what I was doing. He gives you a lazy salute. We'll talk later, I'm sure. And, Chief, I'm glad to be a member of the team. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want Blitz leaving as soon as we got him. Hey, let's talk to Dante. You look down to see a pair of bright eyes set into a scruffy face looking back up at you. Dante, Monica's old dog. Looking down into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. On some instinctive level, he must know that his master is gone. Dante lets out a small whine, then rubs his head against your leg. I will pet him. Aw, that's nice. However, with that being what it is, I have noticed what time it is. Oh, we've got a lot of karma points to spend. We'll spend those next time. Because we are at end of stream, and this seems like a very good spot to end it. So we're going to call it there. And, yeah, we will, pick this back up next Monday. What the fuck? What is going on with those buttons? Alright, yes, so, yeah, next Monday we'll be continuing with Shadowrun, but in the meantime, tomorrow we will be, continuing our run of Mushroom Musume, in which we raise our cute little mushroom daughter. So that should be a lot of fun. Then Thursday, we will be getting started on Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which I've never actually had the opportunity to complete, so I've been really looking forward to that. And then Friday, we'll be continuing with Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. So a lot of good stuff coming up to look forward to. I hope I will see you guys there. In the meantime, if you haven't joined my Discord server, the link is down below the stream. I post all my stream announcements there, my weekly schedules, anything else that might happen to come up, as well as any artwork that I get. It'll go up in the Discord before anywhere else, and possibly nowhere else, depending on the piece. So definitely check that out if that's of interest to you. Other than that, you can also suggest games you'd like to see me play, any redeems you might want to see added, or just anything that you think would improve the stream. So hopefully I'll see you there, and I am going to be heading off to bed. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you again, everyone, for coming. It's always appreciated having you guys here, and it's always nice to know that you are enjoying what I'm doing. So I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more fun with our mushroom daughter. And have a good night.